Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bet you didn't see this coming. This is not really in my usual wheelhouse, I suppose. I tend to play mostly strategy games and fantasy RPGs and things on this channel. But I put it to you that The Sims is one of the greatest works of fantasy ever for the simple reason that in this game, your character can buy a house for 15,000 simoleons, which, if that's roughly comparable to pounds or dollars, that is pure fantasy in this day and age, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Sims 3. I will level with you right off the bat. I actually wanted to do a Let's Play of The Sims 1, and that doesn't work. And I thought, alright, then I'll do a Let's Play of The Sims 2 then, because that was my second favourite of the series. It doesn't work on Windows 11 either. So I thought, oh, okay then, well, I suppose I could download The Sims 3 and give it a go. And you know what, I've played with it a bit, and you know what, actually I think there's plenty of fun to be had with this game as well, as long as we just sort of cover our eyes a little bit every time a bit of EA microtransaction nonsense appears in the corner of the screen. I think I've managed to turn off as much of that as I possibly can in the options, but every now and again, like here, got a little advert thing telling me to buy The Sims 4. Oh dear. I have streamed The Sims 4, actually, I think, in the past. I streamed it once on Twitch a very long time ago. But anyway, welcome to The Sims, everybody, if you're somehow not familiar with it. It's a sort of weird strategic time management life simulator thing where you make little people and they live their little lives and you control everything they do. And sometimes you don't control what they do, and it's usually more fun when you don't, actually. The Sims 3 has a number of different features over the previous ones. The biggest one is obviously that it has a much larger persistent world with stuff going on outside of your own house, with things happening, people doing stuff, which makes it a lot more dynamic and also makes it run a lot worse. Even on my beefy high-end PC, this game likes to stutter a bit when it's doing a lot of computational stuff. I don't know, probably just not optimized very well for a modern system, I guess. So we're going to start a new game. We have a selection of towns available here. Appaloosa Plains, Bridgeport. I don't think I'm going to do Bridgeport 'cause it's from one of the expansions. Don't ask me which ones I've got, which of the DLCs I've got. I know I've got some of the ones that I like the look of, but not all of them. Sunset Valley, Twinbrook. I guess we'll go with this one. I feel like it hardly matters. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, we got a loading screen that's probably going to take ages, because it usually does. So it takes so long, in fact, that it gives you a little, like, find the object game to play during the loading screen. Oh, it's a little robot butler dude. I remember you from the first game. Although you had legs in the first game. I do remember that. I'll be right back when the loading screen's done. Alright, here we go. Camera's slowly panning in. All the objects are popping in as well. Delightful. Marvellous. So, that looks like this is the one that I played around with before, actually. This is the same neighbourhood. I couldn't remember what it was called, honestly. There's a thing over there that looks like a bone. I'm a little distracted by that. Let's play The Sims 3. Use the buttons to get started. Yes, let's create a household, shall we? More loading. Goody. Any minute now, folks. Any minute now. Should have installed this on my SSD. Right. It's time to create some Sims. And I'm going to just do that off screen because it'll be a hell of a lot quicker. And thus, with the magic of editing, we are done. The background music has also disappeared. I'm not entirely sure why. Possibly just because I've been sitting here taking too long. I actually had to stop and go leave the computer and come back for a little while during sim creation here, but we are done. We have two Sims. The first one is this lady. This is Leslie Woods, as you can see on the side there. I've done all of this stuff, and now we can just go down to personality because that's kind of the important bit. Now, Leslie, our first Sim, is the one we're going to be playing the game, quote-unquote, properly with. As in, we'll be trying to achieve various goals. She'll have a job that we'll want to proceed in. We'll try and get her as much money as possible, play the game as efficiently as possible, blah, 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 kind of, anyway, to an extent. Her personality traits are as follows. She is ambitious. Ambitious Sims dream big and are more rewarded when their wishes are satisfied in life. They are driven to move up the corporate ladder more quickly, but fall prey to low mood if they don't quickly receive the promotion they desire. She's artistic. Artistic Sims are naturally gifted artists with a paintbrush. They also make pretty good writers and musicians. She's a dog person. Sims with a dog person trait have an extra special relationship with their dogs. We're going to get her a dog. That's something we will definitely do. I have the expansion that lets you do that. She's also neat. Neat Sims always find time to clean, regardless of their mood. They are easily devastated by filthy surroundings, but will never leave a mess behind. And her final trait is she's a workaholic. Workaholics love to work and rarely become stressed from working. Their mood suffers when they miss work, but they're able to make it up by working from home. Workaholics make the best employees. So those are her traits. Her lifetime wish, which is like you get a bonus or something if they manage to achieve this within their lifetime, because in this game your Sims do grow old and eventually die after a certain amount of time that you can adjust in the options. And that might be when this series ends, to be honest with you, is when our two Sims have actually grown old and died off, possibly. And unless they have kids, in which case we could probably continue playing as them, potentially, but hey. Her lifetime goal is to live in the lap of luxury. A life of extreme wealth is one of comfort and privilege, but also one of fulfillment. It's important to feel the rewards from one's hard labours. If your Sim owns a fabulously furnished home and has enough money to truly live in a lap of luxury, satisfaction will be had. So that's what she works very, very hard. She's neat and tidy. She's ambitious. She's a talented artist. And that's what she's all working towards, basically. She just wants to be rich and wealthy and all of that good stuff. Her favourite food is vegetarian fish and chips. I am choosing to judge her quite harshly for this. You may also choose to do so. Her favourite music is indie, and her favourite colour is green. And her astrological sign, I forget what on earth this does in this game, but her astrological sign is Gemini. All well and good so far. Which brings us to our second Sim. This is Monty Woods. This is Leslie's brother. These two are siblings. Because I thought it would be interesting in this playthrough not to just simply play as one household, but to play as two very different households. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these two both move into the neighbourhood, and then I'm going to split them apart and move them into different houses. And throughout this series, we will switch between one and the other to see how each one is getting on. And the nice thing about The Sims 3 is that when we're playing as one of them, the other one will still be doing stuff. So every time we switch over and drop in on them, we'll be able to see what they've been up to in our absence. Should hopefully be quite interesting and fun. Now, Monty is a complete polar opposite of his sister. He is a collection of bad life choices all bundled together in one package, including his fashion choices. As you can see, he wears socks with sandals and has absolutely no shame about it whatsoever. Let's have a look at his personality. He's childish. Childish Sims find it difficult to act their age. They love playing with children's toys, see things through the eyes of a child, and need to be constantly entertained. He also has commitment issues. Sims with commitment issues don't really want to settle down into a long-term relationship or a lifelong career. Marriage is out of the question. He's also a couch potato. Couch potatoes are perfectly happy sitting on the couch to watch TV and eat junk food. They'll need additional prodding to lead active lives. He's also friendly, though. This is possibly his one redeeming quality. Friendly Sims love being around friends and are great at making and keeping friendships. And he's a slob. Slobs constantly leave messes in their wake. To make matters worse, they won't offer to pick up or clean. Luckily, common filth won't offend their senses, so in many senses, completely the opposite of his sister, as you can see. Now, for some reason, I think it wants me to reselect his lifetime wish. We're going to go for Renaissance Sim with him. Reach level 10 with 3 different skills. True scholars are not satisfied with mastering a single subject or mediocrity spread amongst a variety of topics. There are many physical, mental, and creative pursuits from which to choose. Reach the top level of several skills to become a Renaissance Sim. This, for Monty, is possibly an entirely unachievable goal, but we'll see. Most of the other ones were even more unattainable, like become an astronaut, for example. I was very tempted to pick that for a giggle, honestly. But no. Monty's favourite food is hot dogs. He is not a complicated man. He likes hot dogs and he likes a lot of them. When it comes to his food, quantity really is more important than quality. His favourite music is electronica, and his favourite colour is red, and like his sister, he's a Gemini. So, that's us sorted and ready to go. Leslie and Monty are 2 siblings. We're going to move into this town, and then it's going to require a little bit of jiggery-pokery, which I'm probably going to edit out to get them into separate houses, but we'll manage it somehow. Right, there we go. Edit relationships. This is important. You are the sibling of Monty. So that means the game knows that they're brother and sister, and they'll actually start the game knowing each other relatively well, you know, having good relationship stats and whatnot, and so on and so forth, because I guess they do get on relatively well, even though they contrast one another so dramatically. Very good. Right. Let's see. That's it. I think we're done. Except... Okay, now choose a place to live. Alright, so... here's the interesting thing. I'm going to have to go away now and figure out how I'm going to do this. I know it can be done, but I don't remember exactly how off the top of my head right now. So, one moment. Alrighty, folks. We seem to be sorted. I've gotten it all set up and worked out, and it's all good. So, we have 2 different households. The one that's currently active is this one here. This is Leslie. She's living here at, what's the name of this place? 70 Rochelle Lane, apparently. And Monty has moved in down here at 1936 Beach Boulevard. Household funds 0. I will fix that later. He's moved in down there. She's moved in up here. We're going to go and see what Leslie's up to first. We'll go and check out what Monty's doing later. But, yeah, let's do this. Right, so... Oh, she's already the active household, so we can just hit return to game, can't we? Save your time before continuing. Just continue. Alright, here we are, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and... There we go. That's her house. Now, this is a house I made earlier. I made this house specifically for the LP. Well, half the fun of The Sims is that you can actually build and create your own houses and furnish them and all that kind of fun stuff. You have a buy mode, where you can, you know, buy furniture and things for the house. You have a build mode where you can build walls and do all that kind of thing. You can have a lot of fun in this game, pretty much just building houses and not even just playing it normally. It's pretty cool. It's actually good fun. This is the one I've made. Admittedly, it's an awfully European-looking house that seems to have been awkwardly transposed between 2 extremely American-looking ones, but, hey-ho, whatever. It's fine. So it's 2 stories, and it's pretty bare bones at the moment because I had to make it that in order for her to actually be able to afford to move in. What we've got is a bathroom over here with all of the most basic stuff, essentially. The same would deal with the kitchen, really, really basic cooker, microwave, fridge, really, really, really depressingly tiny dining table with some rubbish chairs, a living room that's honestly kind of gigantic and doesn't have a lot in it right now, but that will almost assuredly change. Her art easel is in there. She'll need that for a job that she's going to get. She's got a stereo, a sofa, bookshelf. That's basically it for there. Upstairs, you just have one room. We've got this hallway area and room to expand this way at some later point if necessary, but aside from that, it's just the bedroom, which contains a bed, a dresser, an end table with an alarm clock and a lamp, and that's essentially it. It's, as I said, very, very bare bones in order to keep the cost of it down. I have popped outside a few, you know, there's some bushes with some flowers, and there's actually a driveway. I don't know if she's actually started with a car. That's the thing. We go to inventory. No, she hasn't started with a car. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So she doesn't have a car for that driveway, but maybe one day she eventually will get one if she earns enough money and gets good at her job. And so, here we are. Let's look at the basics. So, these are your needs, your primary needs for your sim. Hunger, bladder, energy, social hygiene, and fun. You fulfill them by telling your sim to do things, like click on an object, tell it to do stuff. It's very, very simple. It's all really about keeping these balanced and in order while also managing time as time passes, trying to organize their day so they don't, they're able to do everything they want to do without running out of time. She also is unemployed at the minute. She doesn't have a job, but she's going to need one. And she doesn't have any skills at the moment, but she will do eventually. She's got an inventory which has a camera in it and her high school diploma. I suppose we could put that somewhere, couldn't we? Pop it up here, maybe. You can drag that out there and put it on the wall there or something. I don't know. It annoys me a bit that I can't put that. Oh, I can put it centered above the dresser. There we go. She's got a high school diploma up there. There we go. You got your relationships. She only knows one person in the neighborhood at the moment. That is Monty. Who she has a pretty good relationship with. Friend, brother, all laid out there. You have career, which I've already shown you. Skills, inventory, opportunities. Your sim does not currently have a career opportunity, but that could come up later. Lifetime happiness is you get these by fulfilling wishes over on this side. Now, periodically in this box, little things will pop up. I tell you what, while we're here, why don't we actually get her to do something? Or we could just leave her alone and see what she wants to do herself, because I have sim autonomy set to maximum. So she'll basically, if I don't do anything, if I don't tell her to do anything, she'll just wander around and do whatever she feels like doing. She's currently checking out the front door at the minute, and now she's checking out the windows. She really, really approves of the window choice, apparently. And the blinds on the inside of the windows as well. I popped them there because it's the bathroom, so, bit of privacy and all. Now she's going to go and paint at the easel, because she's an artistic sim, and that's what she enjoys doing. And then this, she's going to earn a creativity point, I think, or whatever. It's a skill point. One that this little bar above her head fills up all the way. She'll earn a skill point when she's finished the painting. Well, she might not. She might earn it before she finishes it, actually. When she does finish the painting, you can actually take it and you can hang it on the wall if you want to, or you can sell it for additional money. Her initial attempts probably won't be very valuable, but hey, they probably won't look amazingly good either, to be fair. Alright, so she's just going to paint for a while, I guess. Cool. Nice. I put a smoke alarm in here as well. That's going to potentially be useful because she has 0 cooking skill at the start of the game, which means that there's an entirely good chance that when she tries to cook something, well, she's almost certainly probably going to burn it and it's going to be horrible. But there is also a chance that she'll set it on fire and potentially burn down half the kitchen. Now, if you've got a fire alarm, it means the fire department will come straight away and put out the fire. If you don't have that, your sim has to try and deal with it using the fire extinguisher, which is interesting. It can sometimes result in death. So she's got a smoke alarm because she's sensible. She doesn't have a burglar alarm because they're kind of expensive, although maybe I should get her one because she is kind of a sensible person and she's got $4,000 to spare. Actually, almost $5,000. So she started with a little bit more money than I intended, actually, but that's okay. Let's see. Where would we find that? Alarms. Call box. No idea what that does. A must for any high-rise building. This simple yet effective device calls up rooms with just the press of a button. Oh, that'd be if we're living in flats or something in the city. Interesting. By default in The Sims, you always play in the suburbs. Okay, that's how the original game worked, and that's kind of how it's worked ever since. Although with certain expansions, like one of the ones I think I've got for this game, you can actually live in the city in a flat, which I've never actually played around with before. It'd be interesting to do that. But we want the burglar alarm, basically. What's this thing? Oh, it's another call box. We want the Thief Tech Gotcha Burglar Alarm. Who better to catch a thief than a thief? Our ex-criminal employees have been working late-night jobs to give customers a foolproof device to stop crooks in the act. Once installed, Thief Tech will know exactly when residents are home or awake to provide maximum protection. So we'll pop that on the wall over here, I think. There we go. There used to be a trick, I think I remember, in the original Sims, where actually if you took the burglar alarm and you placed it on the outside of the house instead of the inside, it would detect the burglar as soon as he appeared on the lot. And then basically it works kind of like the fire alarm. As soon as it goes off, the authorities immediately arrive and then apprehend the miscreant in question. But yeah, I think in the original Sims, you could actually put it on the outside, and as soon as the thief stepped 1 foot onto the lot, it would go off. I seem to recall that being a thing. I doubt that works in this version, though. Right, she's got a burglar alarm. It's not a purple burglar alarm, but it'll do. Aside from that, is there anything else we want to add? She doesn't have a television. That's one thing. Although, she doesn't strike me as the TV type. I feel like she doesn't watch a lot of television. Monty! Friggin', he's a couch potato. He loves his TV, but I don't think Leslie really cares for that. She probably considers it a very lowbrow entertainment. She doesn't have a TV. She doesn't have a computer either. Every sim in this game does have a smartphone. Very much unlike the original Sims, because the original Sims was made in the 90s. So mobile phones were barely even a thing. You had a wall-mounted phone. You can still get a wall-mounted phone in this, and I think actually just for old time's sake, I might do that. There we go. Where do we want to put it? I can't mount it next to the stairs there, which is annoying. Just pop it in the kitchen there. There we go. Got an actual landline phone. For old time's sake, I guess. I don't know if there's anything else for now. I'm sure things will come up as they come up. She's got a bin over there inside the house. You can get a trash compactor, I think, just like in the first game, which is more efficient than the bin, obviously, but it's also expensive. She also doesn't have a dishwasher or anything fancy like that. She doesn't even have a blender, actually. She's got the microwave, fridge, microwave, cooker. That's basically it. There's all sorts of other appliances you can get, but obviously they cost money. She's going to happily continue painting for a while, it looks like. I mean, all of her needs are pretty much filled up right now, so she'll probably happily continue painting for ages. But the thing is, we really ought to try and find her a job. Now, there's a few ways you can do that. If you've got a computer, you can look online for a job. You can also look in the paper, which will get delivered every morning until we call the paper company and tell them to stop bringing them around. Or she can use her phone, I think. Let's go have a go get the paper. She strikes me as the type of person who would definitely read the paper regularly. So, let's see. Jobs and professions. There's two things here. I believe the professions are added by an expansion. There's jobs as well. Jobs are like the regular thing. You get a job. Your sim buggers off during the day, goes to work, and then you wait for them to come back, and they earn money, and blah, 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 blah. That's how it's always worked in every version of The Sims. We also have professions, which are a bit more in-depth and offer a bit more actual gameplay. She is going to find a profession. There's one very specific profession in particular that I'd like her to get, but I don't know if it's available at the moment. So we'll see. She's got a bit of a cash reserve to sit on for the moment anyway. So that's nothing. You know, she'll be able to pay her bills for a while. And paying your bills is something you have to manually do via the mailbox. And I need to remember to do it, because otherwise the repo men come around and he uses a magical suction gun to evaporate your household items, and it's very annoying. Available jobs. Firefighter? No. Investigator? No. Daycare? No. Ghost hunter? No. Stylist? No. Architectural designer? This is what we want. Want to help your neighbour completely redesign their kitchen? Do you love picking just the right paisley rug to match that old couch? Sims all over town will be begging you to come over and help them with their home remodelling projects. So get out your measuring tape and your sledgehammer and let's paint the town sienna. Works Monday to Friday, 8 till 6. That's her official working hours, but this is kind of a self-employment kind of a deal, as you'll see when we get on with it. She'll start as a fabric fetcher with a weekly stipend of 272 simoleons. Now, I think that she's going to, compared to a regular job, she'll earn less to begin with, but can potentially earn a hell of a lot more down the road. And also, it's much more interesting from a gameplay perspective. So we're going to go for this. You'll see. Architectural designer in particular is a really fun one, and you'll see why when we get to it. So we're going to accept that career. She now has a job. Interior Designers Inc. has given Leslie Woods a design portfolio. It will help her on her journey to become the best architectural designer she can be. It's been placed in her inventory. In fact, along with the newspaper, I suspect, yes. Go on, read the newspaper for a bit. Why not? During work hours, find some jobs around town and get to work. The budgets might be small at the bottom, but every great architectural designer has to start somewhere. She now makes 272 simoleons per week and works from 8 till 6. A university welcome kit has been put in your family inventory. Oh yeah, that's the university add-on, which we don't really care about right now. Cool. Oh, there's a celebrity in town, apparently. Emus shut down llamas 3-1. The llamas couldn't seem to get anything started yesterday as Emus Defense... Emus. I'm an idiot. Emu's defense dominated the day. We knew it was going to be a tough game, said head coach Hauer, but we just weren't prepared for the strength and speed the Emus threw at us today. Those damn Emus. Go llamas. Oh, she's turned on the stereo. You can see they've got these moodlet things down here. That's her mood bar there, this green bar. At the moment, she's entertained. She's having quite a good time, just keeping stress down. She has a new home, which obviously gives her a huge boost to mood. And she's enjoying music right now. Change the volume on this. There we go. That's a bit better. So she'll get a bonus for actually enjoying her favourite music in the background, and she will actually change it automatically to what her favourite music station is as well, which is a neat touch, because you may remember we specified her favourite type of music in character creation, so she will happily sit there listening to music and painting for quite a while, I expect. Oh, she's got her architectural design portfolio here as well now. There it is, yeah. View images. Well, we can't. There's no images in it right now. Oh, with brush and canvas, Leslie hopes to better define the world in which she lives. The limitations of the paint are few, as it's the creativity and imagination that Leslie must nurture and push to become a true master. I think she's already gained a skill point in painting. There you go. And she'll gain those quite quickly as well because she is an artistic sim, so she gets a bonus to it increasing that. If we go back to the career page, it's got all the details here now. Fabric fetcher, it's got a stipend, the work hours. Holidays are circled in red on here. It's 4 days until leisure day, which is basically just a regular rolled day off, I think, as far as I can tell. So she'll get Thursday off, then she'll be back in on Friday, and then she's got the weekend off. Responsibilities at the moment are remodeling, so we have to actually go out and complete jobs for clients. So I have to zoom out and go to map view, and then we'll scour the town for available jobs. Or they'll appear in the notifications at the top there. Oh god, the camera controls in this can be wonky sometimes. And then she'll have to actually go out there and do it. The other thing she can do is improve her painting skill in order to get promoted as well. And get good reviews from clients. So her painting right now, not only does this entertain her greatly and increase her skills, but also it benefits her job as well, which is sort of nice and efficient, you see. There's some thought went into building this particular character, you see. Anything else to mention? We've got a little patio here out the back with obviously nothing in it. And then there's the back garden, such as it is. I wanted to put a fence around it like the other two houses have, but it caused the house price to rocket up just by putting all the fencing down. So that might be something we'll work on later. She seems like the type who enjoy a really nice garden, so I think that'll be one of her long-term goals that we want to work towards with her, is actually building a really nice garden with stuff and trees and plants and animals as well, because she's going to want to get a dog too, as we previously mentioned at some point. That's totally a thing. Let's go back to her needs. She just completed a painting valued at 15 simoleons. Sell it for cash or drag it on the wall to hang it. What is it supposed to be, Leslie? She's reading a book now. I don't really understand, if I'm honest. I think I'm missing something here. We'll sell it. Some poor bastard out there is going to pay 15 simoleons for this. So she'll put the book away now. She'll go over there, and then she'll basically make it magically evaporate on the spot, and money will appear in her pockets. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah, see, look at that. Wish you could do that in real life. If we go to her inventory, she can go back to reading a book if she wants to. Or she's going to go get another book off the shelf until her inventory is full of books. I've noticed Sims like to do that sometimes. She was reading The Warlock of Palladia, apparently. Now she's reading Odes to Science. Interesting. Oh, is she actually gaining something from that? There's a bar above her head. Although that might just be how... I think that in this game is her progress actually in finishing the book, because you can actually go to a bookshop and buy new books. It's not like in The Sims 1, and I keep referencing the first game because it's the one I have the most experience playing. It's not like in The Sims 1 where she just pulls a book off there, a magical, mystical book at random that's always the same book and never is finished. In this game you have actual individual books with names and things, and your Sims can actually write books. They can become an author and publish their own books, and it's actually quite fun because you get to name it yourself, and you get to specify what the book is about and that kind of thing. It's kind of fun, actually. The more I've played The Sims 3, the more I've kind of embraced the way of the future and been like, actually, you know what, this game's pretty cool, even though I love the original. I say the way of the future. This game's old now, isn't it, really? I mean, it's been out for ages. To be fair, it still feels new to me, though, darn it. I'm just a crusty old Let's Player. Everything released after 2005 still feels new to me. Alright, so we can speed up time. Fast speed, ultra speed, and ultra speed through current action with the 1, 2, 3, and 4 keys. So I'm just going to ultra speed through her finishing this book, I guess. And keep an eye on her needs bars as well. And the time. Oh, she's going to answer her phone. She's going to chat with Monty. Monty's called her up to ask how she's getting on, I suppose. Monty would like to chat, sure. So she's talking about her new career. Got a new job as an architectural fabric fetcher or something. Oh my god, camera. Behave. And their relationship will improve as a result of having this chat, by the way, as well. You'll see a little plus sign thing appear above their head eventually. I think maybe when she finishes the phone call. What's she talking about now? Blueprints or something? She must have some sort of plan. She's talking about the plan she has for the garden, I guess. Speed it up a bit. Talking about the new house, I guess. Also paint. Paintbrushes. Painting. Paint. I'm sure Monty will be so excited about that. He probably hates painting. If he could take an extra trait, I almost thought about giving him the trait that is there's a special one you can get called hates art, where actually like when a sim who hates art actually looks at paintings and thinks it actually annoys them. And I really thought about giving it to him, but there weren't enough slots. She's now drinking a fruit punch, apparently. That's not very nutritious, Leslie, I'll be honest. I was going to make her make some actual proper dinner, but to be honest with you, she'll probably burn whatever it is. She could go and read a cookbook from the shelf, actually, in order to avoid burning stuff. That's not a bad idea. And she's now going to automatically put that in the bin, you notice, because she's a neat sim. So yeah, she's going to go to the loo now. And then after that, I think we'll have her read Cooking Volume 1, Too Much Salt. Oh no, that wasn't... I didn't want you to cancel that. Go to the loo. And then read about cooking. And then maybe you can actually cook yourself something without, burning the house down. It is a Sunday right now, so she is going to have work tomorrow. And she starts at... what time was it? 8 AM, although... because she's kind of sort of self-employed, it doesn't really matter quite so much in terms of when she starts work. She doesn't actually have to be on time anywhere. She's getting through that at quite a clip, so she's actually getting a cooking skill point here. We'll see it appear on here in a second, I think. Oh, not! Because she didn't quite finish it. Because she's knackered, she's tired, she wants to go to bed, so she's interrupted it by herself and is like, I want to go to bed, I want to sleep. Too tired to read about cooking right now. So, we might as well tell her to go and sleep. And the game will automatically speed up once she's asleep. Until she eventually wakes up. And she has got an alarm clock, and I haven't set that yet, although I think I can do it immediately without her having to do it herself, because it's got this orange circle thing next to it. Set alarm clock for her, and I think that'll set it so it'll wake her up in time for work, is the idea. I don't know if you really need an alarm clock in The Sims 3, I just got it because you always used to have to get it in The Sims 1. Otherwise your Sims would sleep in and miss work. And in The Sims 1, it was really hardcore. If you missed work for like more than one day, you were fired. Like immediately. You also didn't get weekends in The Sims 1. Oh, there you go. So, yeah, our energy's still not exactly full, but that'll have to do. Right, so hunger. Why don't you go and finish reading that cookbook, huh? Go ahead and finish that, and then make yourself some breakfast. How about that? She's actually going to read it on the bed, which I suppose is fair enough. There you go. Right, you can cancel that. Now you can go make yourself some breakfast. So there's a few options here. We could make a quick meal with the microwave, or get something out of the fridge. Have breakfast waffles or pancakes. Pancakes would cost us 6 simoleons, apparently. But whatever. It's your first day in your new job. Might as well start it right, eh? Or possibly wrong, because she may still burn these pancakes, and then it'll be all an absolute disaster. It'll take her a little while to do this as well, because she doesn't have a blender or a food processor of any kind in the kitchen right now, so she's got to do all the mixing and that manually. So it takes a little while. The summer festival has arrived in town. Join your friends for long days packed with excitement under the warm sun. Come hungry for hot dogs and snow cones. Then get ready to burn calories in the skating rink or play a game of soccer. Maybe you'll just grab a spray tan and relax as fireworks fill the evening sky. Whatever you choose, it's sure to be a great time. So that's an event going on in town which we could attend if we wanted to. Leslie has an available architectural designer work to do. Gym edition. To begin this work now, click the button below. You may begin this work later by going to the map view to see all available work. Yeah, we'll do that later. Right, and that's just a thing letting us know that she's got a cooking skill point. I noticed horrifying quality pancakes. No wonder she's decided not to actually eat them, but you really should. I know they're kind of disgusting and aren't going to taste very good. But you need to eat, so chop chop. You start work in literally 5 minutes. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. You're officially on the clock. Professional horse training seminar. I'm sorry, what? That's apparently something else that's going on down there. Interesting. Well, she seems to be making approving noises. To my surprise. She actually likes her horrifying pancakes. Who'd have thought it? Now, she should automatically wash up that plate. There you go, because she's neat and tidy. There we are. Missing work. Oh, yeah, she's a workaholic, so the fact that she's missing work is going to really annoy her. So, what she should probably do is go get a shower. And, yeah, and then we'll find her some work, I guess. That all of it needs kind of sorted. Yeah, go to the loo afterwards, actually. Alright. She actually changed her outfit, and I'm not sure entirely why. But, okay, I guess. It's not her normal outfit, but sod it. Alright, so now I go map view. That's... Go away. That's not... I accidentally pressed K there, I think. Alright, so these are available jobs, the ones with the stars around them here. So there's this one. A book nook. There's this one over here, which is the gym edition we were told about, I think. And is that it? I think those are the only two available at the minute. So this one just happens to be right next door. So yeah, we'll go do a job for our neighbour, I guess. Speak to client about renovation. It's very hard finding a quiet place to sit and read between the TV, computer, and stereo. I feel inundated with distractions. I need your help with creating a peaceful little book nook. For Vera Blackburn. We're doing this, apparently. The room needs bookshelves, coffee table, TV, living chairs, and end tables. We have a budget of 4,300 simoleons to do it with, and a base fee of 136 simoleons. Would we like to accept this assignment? Yes. So we can begin renovating later by clicking the Lawrence map tab. Let's begin. Let's go. And she's actually running, because she's technically speaking late, I guess. She's running down the road. Do we have any bills we need to pay, by the way? Yes, we do, actually. We'll do that later, I guess. Alright, so now she's arrived at the location, and now it basically goes into construction mode again. You know, the build mode. But with someone else's house, which is kind of fun. So we get to look at other people's houses in this game if we're the architectural designer, and we get to mess with them too. And because I kind of enjoy playing around in build mode in this game, I think I'm going to enjoy this a lot. Look at all the cool stuff that they have, though. Look at this weird fireplace with a chimney. That's the thing our house doesn't have, it's a chimney. I knew something seemed a little off about it. Nice kitchen as well. Look at that fancy oven. And all the cabinets and stuff. Really, really tiny downstairs loo, but hey, it's a downstairs loo. She's got like a book nookish thing over here, mad woman. It's like, no, I can't have I have my bookshelves next to my computer, but I need a completely separate area with bookshelves that aren't near the computer, you understand. Alright, what she got upstairs? Ah, this might be a place where we can expand a little bit here. Got a bedroom, which is incredibly pink, like salmon pink. Is it salmon pink though? Really? I don't know actually. The only colours I know are like Warhammer Citadel colours. Like this room right now is a really good shade of Bugman's Glow. That's what it is. I don't know real colours. I just know tabletop Warhammer colours. A very, very tealish sort of a bathroom. Is that a carpet or a tiled floor? I think they're supposed to be tiles, just really small ones. Something in a bit wrong about carpeted bathrooms, isn't there? Alright, yeah, I'm thinking this little bit up here. If we go right up to the top, yeah, we could build the wall out from there. Might have to get rid of that window. And then this could be a little book nook or whatever. I don't really see an alternative. I mean, other than putting more stairs in, but I don't know where on earth you'd fit those to go up a third story. So I suppose there's over here too. Actually, you have to go around the chimney a bit, but that's also an option. I think this option's better, personally. All right. So, walls. And, yeah, ooh, boy, it's already not looking great, is it? What we want is... use the pipper tool thing here to grab that so the outside looks like it should. How does it look now? It doesn't have a proper roof on it. That's really... oh, God. Madam, I have ruined your house. Perhaps if we go to roofs. We go auto roof on. Or maybe, do we need to auto roof? That auto roof on might actually completely and utterly destroy it. So, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just manually add some roof. There we go. Oh! Mistakes were made. Or were they? You didn't need that bit of roof, did you? Really? Oh my god, I've become a cowboy builder. And on some sick level, I absolutely love it. That's right, Mom. I don't think you. I wish this should have been Monty's job. I don't think you. I don't think you really need. Maybe she gets Monty around to do this for her, and that's why it's all going so wrong. I don't think you need that bit of roof there, Mom. All it's doing is keeping the car dry, and that's just daft. Nah, trust me, you'll be all right. You'll be much better off without it. Here we go. Let's get this matching at least. There we go. Lovely, ain't it? Yeah, that looks great. Looks fine. Looks fine. You got a book nook now. You will do pretty soon. Right. Okay. Need a door, don't we? Let's just copy paste this door. Can we fit it in there? Oh, we can't fit it in there. That's an interesting problem, isn't it? I thought I could put a door there, but apparently not. Alright then. I mean, you could get in via the bathroom maybe, but that would just be dumb. Also, it doesn't seem to want to let me put one there either. Put a door to the outside of the house. No, that would be extremely stupid. There's a solution to this. I'm sure there is. Yes, I can already see it. We moved the throne over there. We move this here, and the mirror... Put the mirror above the bath? Maybe? No? This mirror's a problem. It might have to stay there. It's fine. It's fine. Just had to move the sink and the toilet a little bit. Because that means what I can do now is... Or not. Is the mirror still in the way? Is the mirror still causing me issues here? There it was. There we go. I don't want to put the mirror on the outside of the house. That would be dumb. It's not really giving me a choice, though, is it? Madam, your mirror is a problem. Congratulations, you now have a new mirror in your bedroom. There we go. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right. Please tell me I can put a door here now. I can! Ah, success. I should have gone this way. Never mind. Although, would I have had the same problem? No, I wouldn't, because I could have put a door there. But, whatever. It's done now. Okay. Right! Yeah, good. Okay. Right, wallpaper and things. Let's see. What kind of wallpaper do you want, madam? What sort of colour do you want your book nook to be? A nice shade of brown? More of a red, perhaps? Little red reading room? Why not? Oh, and there as well. And there. It's always a bit awkward when you build onto the outside like that. I've also just noticed there's a window into the book room from the bedroom, which is... No. Congratulations, you've got another new window over there. It looks more neat anyway, because you've got... Yeah, you've got like these four here, and that's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. I may have just bumped the microphone there. Apologies if I did. What kind of floor do you want here? I'm thinking floorboards. And not just because they're very cheap. Wood. 0 simoleons. She might want something a bit nicer than that, though. And we've got a budget, so... Diagonal? Just looks wrong somehow. that. That'll do. Okay. You're gonna want lights in here. Let's see. Let's go to study. Lights. Bawdy candle. Maybe not. This though. Takes up a lot of room though, doesn't it? Maybe that's better. Yeah. Okay. Bookshelves. Right, she needs 2 bookshelves at least, doesn't she? So. Get her something nice, shall we? That's nice. That's a very empty looking bookshelf, isn't it? That looks quite good. Might even match the ones downstairs, actually. Now that is an impressive looking bookshelf, but it takes up a lot of room, so... What's like the absolute best you can get? This thing. I say best, mostly just most expensive. You can also change them so they come in different colours as well, by the way. That's totally a thing. Let's deal with this one. Oh, that's a little weird looking, isn't it? About that. No, maybe not. Definitely not. Also no. Hell no. Maybe. No. Well, maybe. No. Could you make like a whole wall bookshelf? Almost. I'm going to do that. I mean, it takes up a fair bit of space, but... In fact, could I just swoosh that along there? And then... Oh, tragedy. They don't actually match colour-wise. That one just morphs into the wall slightly. That won't do. Maybe. That one would be perfect if it was the right colour. No. Maybe? Does it come in any other colours? Sod it, that'll do. 2 bookshelves. Living chairs, okay. Right. She wants a TV in there as well, which is baffling, but alright. You know, I'm not totally sold on this wallpaper, you know. I need skirting board. It just looks wrong without it for some reason. That'll do. Except now the floorboards don't match the skirting board, and that annoys me. Oh boy. I hope you find this gameplay riveting, folks, because expect plenty of it. You know what, that's fine. That right there is absolutely fine. Let's go with that. Okay, so she wants comfy chairs. Something that looks on brand. Oh yeah, that works. How are we doing on the budget? Oh, we got plenty. Can we put it in the corner, diagonal like that? Not quite. Irritatingly enough. She wants end tables as well. 2 of them, very specifically, and a coffee table. Just trying to run out of space here, you know. Might have to go for a wall-mounted telly, which is going to cost all of the budget. More than all of the budget, so that ain't going to work. Would you mind a retro-tastic, old-schooly TV? Oh, this one's got a bookshelf on it. That works. That's perfect. It's not quite the right colour, but... Does it come in others? There you go. Oh, it just doesn't look right. This is extremely cozy. I mean, she did say nook. She didn't say library, did she? She said nook. Oh boy. Rethinking that whole wall there, really. No, that just, it's getting worse. Forget this TV, let's try a different one. That is... It's wall mounted, but it's for kids. It ain't gonna work. Oh my god, look at that CRT, how glorious. And that one. Oh man, look at that thing. It's like the one we used to watch educational videos on in school. Just without the extra DVDs and stuff. Wheel that in a trolley. Maybe a nice retro TV. Maybe she's an old lady. Maybe she'd appreciate the retro TV. Does it come in another color? It does. There you go. Retro TV. Retro telly. Might have to go for a smaller shelf here, you know. I don't know. Bookshelf's being awkward. Move it. We put that in the corner. Do it like this. Trouble is trying to squeeze more than one chair in here, honestly. I mean, that's basically functional, but I don't really like it. You've got to crane your neck left to look at the telly. That's just, and that won't do. I'm going back to my original plan. I can't get this centered. I mean, unless I put them right next to each other. But we need end tables, don't we? That's the other thing on the list. Which means that this needs to move. I think. Yeah, it does. Otherwise you can't get to it. Diagonal book. No, that's not going to work at all. There you go. Go like that. She wants a bloody coffee table as well. I forgot about that. Oh my god. There's not enough room. There is not enough room. I should have gone this way. Boy. Sorry, big bookcase. You're out. We need a small one. God damn you, television. Think. What can we do? Living room, TV. Is there an extra? There is a really small retro one. It's really cheap as well, but sod it. You got a little Fallout 3 TV there. Does that work? The answer is not really, no. But it might have to. If we put that there, we put this one here. And then we get an end table somewhere. Here we go, end tables. She wants two of these sodding things, which is just the worst. Oh god, no, not that. They're all so big. Is there not a slightly less gigantic end table available? Oh, that's kind of cool. No. Bring in bongo drum. Don't think so. So that'd work if you only needed one, but she needs two. What a mess I've made for myself here. We might have to settle for technically correct, honestly. There you go, here's your two end tables. How much are we doing for budget? Budget's fine. Now she needs a coffee table. Better be a friggin' small coffee table available. That is technically a coffee table. Okay, that's just weird. You get that a lot with items in this game. You just look at it and you're like, why? Why do you exist? Like that as well. Like, what on earth? That's a bit more like it. But I could only get it slightly smaller. Old timers coffee tub. Does this come in a nicer colour there? That works. Come on, it's not perhaps maybe exactly what she had in mind, but come on, it looks alright, doesn't it? It looks okay. It's a potted plants. Somewhere? That one doesn't want to go on anything, apparently. There you go. There's some greenery in here. You don't have a window, do you? Actually, having just said that. Maybe get a lamp as well. Where the hell do I get a lamp from? There we go. Nice thing about this game is you can put multiple things on a table. Well, most of the time. That's an old-timey looking lamp, that'll do. To be honest, you probably want the lamp there, don't you, for when you're reading. Cool, nice. Do you want a painting or two? Something relatively classy looking? Like some nice photos here? There you go. And yeah, and maybe we should probably sort your window. What type of windows do you have? You have these things, and then you have those. Well, we can't put any windows here, so that's going to go on the side. I guess we'll use more of these. Like that. What do we reckon? Best of a bad job. Ticks all the boxes. Grand remaining in the budget. Looks okay. She has no relevant traits, actually. That's something you want to pay attention to. Like if they're a bookworm. If you're doing like a different room, not obviously a book nook, but they are a bookworm, for example, they appreciate it if you throw a bookcase in there somewhere. That works. It's a cozy little cubby. It is a nook. She was very specific on that point. It's a nook. It'll do. I just noticed that she has stairs in her bedroom, which is just totally weird. Yeah, that's just peculiar. I don't like that at all. Why would you have stairs in your bedroom? Get a hallway. Anyway, I think that'll do. I think that'll do. Hopefully she doesn't mind me moving a mirror into her bedroom. And her sink and her loo. But it'll be fine. Right? I'm not a cowboy builder, honest. I mean, these things serve no purpose now, but it'll be fine. Turn in renovation. Oh, our mood is not good. She is strained, apparently. We are not in a great mood, so this had better go well. Apparently wearing shoes is just totally overrated. Oh look, there's a Doge! Little tiny Doge, Ginger! Hello, Ginger! Right, we're waiting for this lady to turn up now, and then we're gonna go pay our bills. Sorry, Ginger, we have to ignore you, because otherwise it'll cancel the tell client renovation is complete. Oh, what an adorable little pupper! Look at him! Just staring up at her like, what is this lady doing here? Who is she? I don't recognize you. You move into that weird brick house down the road? I guess you must have. Oh, here she is. She works in the military? Holy crap. We accidentally screwed up the house of some sort of Air Force colonel, because otherwise, if we might be in trouble. Oh, she's going off to have a look at it. Also, another Doge. Walter, hello, Walter. Again, we have to watch client evaluate renovation, otherwise, so we can't interact with the dogs as much as it pains me. If I right-click on her portrait, though, camera should just follow her around. Although she's decided to not go any further, she's just stopped. For some reason. And now she's going to go play a tug of war with the puppy, which, you know what, fair enough. Meanwhile, Colonel Blackburn up here. She's nodding, good work so far, it looks like. Do you reckon the other grunts on the base know that the Colonel has a pink flowery bedroom? With stairs in it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. She's going to tell us what she thinks. Moment of truth. Congratulations on completing a new Book Nook remodel. Would you like to take a photo for your portfolio? Sure, why not? Oh, hello. Oh my god, it looks monstrous from the outside. Maybe we can frame this in such a way that is vaguely tasteful. There we go. This Book Nook photo has been uploaded to Leslie's portfolio. The portfolio is now 3% complete. I guess she's happy with it, by the sounds of it. No, go home. Go on. Go home. She's going to run for some reason. She's very active, I guess. Right straight through the flower bed. Interesting. All right, well, we didn't piss off the Air Force colonel. That works. That's good. Now what does she want to do? Missing work. Strained. Wow, not being at work is really bothering her, huh? Like, you've done your job for today, woman. I think she's binning the old newspaper, isn't she? This workaholic thing was clearly a terrible mistake. She's in a bad mood because she's not working. Maybe if she paints, does that count as working? Okay. Hello, Bramble, the horse. What's happened to your rider, Bramble? Is there a dead cowboy out in the field somewhere over there? Or are you like an Oblivion horse? You were stolen and now you're just going back to the stable because the player got off? Maybe! We'll never know. Strange. She wants to have fun, doesn't she? I don't think her painting is actually counting as fun, unfortunately, so let's forget that. Oh my god, it's back. Hi, horse. What could she do for fun? I guess read. That's what she does for fun, right? Cooking volume 1. No, this is rubbish. Read. The Warlock of Palladia. That sounds like a fun book, honestly. She needs some fun right now. She's not getting a huge amount from that book, honestly, but it's something. You know, we need to think about getting her something for fun, don't we? Workaholic, neat, artistic dog. Well, a dog would help. A dog would definitely help. When does she finish? She finishes at 6. So yeah, in an hour now. In a sim hour, which is like 30 seconds, and then this will go away hopefully. Anyway, it looks like that went well. Can we look at that in the portfolio? View images. Furniture. What the hell happened with that photo? It's just got a blob on it. Did she put a thumb over the camera? That's what she did, isn't it? That's what she did, because she has no photography skill. That is that's actually hilarious. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. That's really funny. All right, anyway. Maybe she needs to improve her photography skills too. I don't even know how you do that, honestly, other than maybe you're reading a book on photography. How's she doing? Her fun is slowly creeping up. Would you prefer to dance? That's fun, right? Was that an ice cream van? I think it was. The ice cream van just went past. Uh-oh, the Colonel's out again. She's in a car. She's off. The horse is still patrolling the neighborhood. Just increasing her fun a bit as well, but really not very much. You know what? What do you want? What should we get you that's fun? Sort by function. Entertainment. Soccer goal? Not sure if she strikes me as the footballing type, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think a treadmill's gonna do much for her fun. Foosball doesn't really. That seems like more of a Monty thing than a Leslie thing. Bent it like bananas soccer ball. 10 out of 10. Well done. Trolix. Maybe she just needs a TV, I guess. I kind of pictured her as being a bit above watching television, but maybe she wants a TV so she can like watch friggin' Channel 4 documentaries about French canals or something. I don't know. Would be a good TV for her. We've got $4,000 to spare, so I mean. Here you go. The art screen TV. That's on brand, right? Not sure I like that colour though. That's better. There you go. Watch your boring documentaries on that. Go watch TV. High definition. No less. She's tired now, apparently. Watch that until you feel like going to bed. What is she watching, actually? Let's have a look. I told you it's a friggin' documentary! Yeah, it doesn't look like it's about French canals, but it's a documentary, alright. Talking heads and everything. Some sciencey dude with a bow tie and a mustache. Interesting. How's the painting coming along, actually? Let's have a look. Well, I think it looks a bit better than the last one. It's difficult to say, if I'm honest. Right, fun's going up. Alright, I think that's enough for you. Off to bed, madam. Sleep. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to leave it for today. We've gone a bit longer than I intended to. Oh, someone's calling her, apparently. Who the devil is that? Probably Monty, isn't it? Or not! The Dish Showdown! The head chef at the restaurant is holding a competition to see which locals can prepare the best no. No. Unless he wants burnt pancakes, no. Sleep. And with that, folks, before I was so rudely interrupted, we shall call it here. That'll be it for Leslie's first day. Living at number 70 something road, I forget what it was. And next time, we're going to go and see how Monty's settling into his new place. His new place that I did not build for him. I just picked an existing one, in his case. It's kind of an interesting place. You'll see what I mean next time. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. I know The Sims is not really... not your typical pick for this channel, but I hope you enjoy it, because I do like The Sims. I gotta say, I really have, ever since I've played the original back in, like, what, 2000, something like that. I forget exactly when it came out, but it was a long time ago. It wasn't even my copy. I was playing it on my cousin's computer, I think, if I recall at the time, and I just thought it was amazing. Yeah. Cheers, my dears. Ta very much. I'll see you next time. Tool.